I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Hey friends here, welcome back to the Friday News. We have a pretty good one for you this week. We're going to be talking about the One Love fundraiser, Minecraft event with Mr. Murphy, seminars, schedule, and other things relating to that, Biden's message to the trans youth and the Justice Department, and the chess tournament with Miss Soika. So it'll be a pretty good Friday News. Enjoy the Friday News, everybody. Hey friends here, a little news update for you. So Biden signs an order to protect transgender children as Texas continues efforts to restrict gender-affirming care. The executive order calls for the U.S. Department of Education and the Department of Health and Human Services to increase the access to gender-affirming health care and develop ways to counter state efforts aimed at limiting such treatments for transgender minors. Hey friends here, welcome back to the Friday News. We got a little TikTok update for you guys. On the latest news, the state of Montana has banned TikTok, meaning that no people living in Montana will be able to watch DJ Sarl's math TikToks, which is honestly pretty disappointing. I feel bad for anyone living there. But TikTok, on Monday, filed a suit against Montana over a bill that would ban the popular short-form video app in the state starting early next year. TikTok alleges that the ban violates the U.S. Constitution, including the First Amendment, as well as other federal laws, according to a complaint filed in Montana District Court. That's pretty crazy. Stay tuned for future updates about this situation. Thank you so much, Frontier.
Hey Frontier, today I'll be talking about the chess tournament that's happening soon. June 8th is the tournament this year. We hope to see as many people as we can this year. It's going to be really fun. You don't need that much experience. You just got to show up and play. It'll be really interesting. It'll be fun. Soon there'll be a doodle form that's made so you can sign up anonymously if you don't want to write your name on the LMC or by her office. So yeah, it'll be fun. Anyways, checkmate. Good game.
Shucks.
This is an important message for those receiving SNAP benefits, formerly known as food stamps. The Healthy Incentives Program, or HIP, is a program that provides money for SNAP recipients to buy local produce. If you receive benefits, you can automatically use this money. You do not have to apply anywhere. This is extra money that can be spent at HIP vendors to buy fresh, frozen, dried, or canned fruits or vegetables without added sugar, salt, fat, or oil. In order to use HIP funding, you have to have money on your SNAP balance, but it does not have to be the amount that you are spending with HIP. Monthly HIP fund amounts depend on the size of your household, and you can check as how much is still available to you by phone call or on the receipt to any HIP transaction. You can ask any local vendors if they take HIP funding, or you can find an eligible vendor online here. If you are a vendor that is not currently processing HIP or SNAP funding, you can apply to become a SNAP vendor. You cannot currently apply to become a HIP vendor. Something you can do to support this program is to advocate for its funding. Currently, it's funded on a yearly basis, meaning that sometimes it has been suspended because the legislature did not afford the proper budget. There's a bill proposed to the state legislature right now that would provide a permanent funding scheme for this program. If you are a registered voter, you can contact your representatives and tell them that you support House Bill 150 or Senate Bill 85. Your representatives can be found online easily, as well as templates for how to word your phone call or email if you need to. Finally, you can simply spread the word about HIP and the bill to fund it. Franklin County has the highest rate of HIP participation among SNAP recipients, but it's only at 7%. The more people that use this program, the higher the chances that it will be funded appropriately. And you can also share your story with the Campaign for HIP funding in order to help them advocate. Anyone who is food insecure deserves dignity, respect, and the ability to access healthy, nutritious food of their choice. If that applies to you, I hope this program might be able to make your life a little bit easier, and if it doesn't, I hope that you consider taking a bit of time out of your day to help spread the word about this program to those who might need it.
Mr. Tebbets, I've heard a rumor about the 350th Deerfield anniversary celebration. Tell us a bit about that.
Yes. The town of Deerfield is celebrating 350 years of being Deerfield, which is wonderful. And I had been asked to participate in the parade, which is taking place. I can tell you the date here right now in a second.
Lovely.
There's going to be a parade on it's the last Saturday before school ends. Oh yeah, it's the Saturday the 17th of June. Saturday the 17th of June, and there's going to be a parade from 2 p.m. till 4:30. I volunteered the Frontier community to have the bike club participate, and Mr. Murphy and I are talking. Some youth are very excited. They want to do a Shriners type theme, like doing wheelies and what have you, and tricks and stuff like that. Should be fantastic.
Where will this be taking place?
The location. There's a rendezvous location. It's not too far from here. I don't know where that is quite yet, but I'm really looking forward. I'm excited. Anybody who wants to participate in the bike club, be part of the bike club group in the parade, by all means, join in. You can be, just slow rider. You can be a trick rider. You can be a road bike rider. You can be a mountain bike rider. Everybody's welcome, and we are going to have fun.
Oh yeah.
That's all there is to it. We have no alternative.
Thanks so much, Mr. Tebbets.
Yeah.
Not much going on in the MLB news, but the Boston Red Sox, local team, no longer last in the division. They're fourth in the AL East, and we'll see if they can keep moving up. All right, in recent NBA news, the Nuggets sweep the Lakers, and the Boston Celtics, despite being down 3-0 in the series, they're able to win last night against the Heat in Miami, and are now down 3-1. Comes back to Boston next, so we'll see if they can run the table. Hello, Frontier News. I'm here today with Mark and Brendan. Let's hear a little something about spring sports.
I'd say that we did a really good job on the track, and I shout out the baseball team and the track team. I think we did amazing, and I think the baseball team has a lot to go for.
Absolutely. Anything to add on to that?
No, pretty much that's what I was thinking.
All right, spring sports doing fantastic right now. Shout out to all the teams. Goodbye, Frontier.
A time to recognize and celebrate the generations of Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders who have enriched America's history and continue to positively contribute to our culture and society.
Congress chose May to celebrate Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month because it was in May 1843 that the first Japanese immigrant arrived on these shores. 26 years later, in May 1869, the Transcontinental Railroad was completed as a result of the significant contributions and sacrifices of approximately 12,000 Chinese immigrant pioneers who took on the grueling task of completing the western section of the track.
It was one of the most remarkable engineering feats of the 19th century, connecting the country from coast to coast, facilitating commerce and opening the door to massive economic expansion. Before its completion, cross-country travel took 6 months. The railroad reduced it to a single week. Since that time, Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders have continued to greatly contribute to our society.
Members of the AAPI community consist of civil rights leaders, laborers, business owners, scientists, doctors, lawyers, members of the military, politicians, actors, fashion designers, athletes, and much more. Among the many contributors within the AAPI community are the more than 300,000 living Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander American veterans.
This year's AAPI theme is Advancing Leaders Through Opportunity.
Pacific Islanders are descendants of the indigenous peoples of Polynesia, Melanesia, and Micronesia. The definition of an Asian American is less clear. Depending on who you ask, it generally includes people with origins from 5 different regions. Eastern Asia, including China, Korea, and Japan. Southern Asia, including Pakistan, India, and Bangladesh. Southeast Asia, including Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, and the Philippines. Central Asia, including Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, and Tajikistan. And even West Asia, including Israel, Saudi Arabia, Iraq, and Iran. But which communities celebrate AAPI Heritage Month is still evolving.
What's love got to do? Got to do with it. What's love?
Hey Bobo, too much complexity to learn me from Google. My mama told me that the money outgrew you. My horoscope said I'm really on my noodle. I'm troubling, I'm puzzling, it's a ducal. Say yes, America got a problem.